You know what all the cool kids are doing these days? Listening to podcasts. And what does Toxic Radio have? Podcasts, duh.
Just as I thought.
Go to toxicradio.net and check out our weekly schedule for the lineup of great shows. Miss any of them live? No worries.
Thank God, dude.
We're on all the top podcast platforms, or just find them at toxicradio.net or on the free app. The choice is yours. Be cool or not.
We're gonna be cool.
Toxic Radio. Get the podcasts? Get infected. Got an idea for a podcast and think you have the talent to make it a reality? Already have a podcast, but been thinking you could take it up a notch, but you're just not sure how to do it? Well, Toxic Entertainment has everything you need to go from podcasting to podcasting. Bring us your talent, your passion, and your best ideas. We'll bring to the table our state-of-the-art technology and comfortable facility, creative and professional staff dedicated to bringing your ideas to life, competitively priced packages to suit your goals and budget, and over 10 years of experience as a leader in the podcasting field. Toxic Entertainment offers quality and affordability that can't be beat. When you're ready to start your journey, Toxic Entertainment is here to help you reach your destination. Learn more at toxicentertainment.net or call 888-66-TOXIC to arrange a studio tour. That's 888-66-86942. Toxic Entertainment, where creativity meets passion. Does the real world seem unsatisfying?
It's boring, but it's part of my life.
Well, it's time to level up and reboot reality. Join Toxic Mike and Demonoid as they explore the ever-evolving world of virtual reality and everything it has to offer. Whether you're just starting out or you've been there from the beginning, Reboot Reality will introduce, educate, and guide you to the best in VR. Find it wherever you get podcasts, at toxicradio.net or on the free Toxic Radio app. Reboot Reality. Log in and get immersed.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back. It is that time of the week to take it deep, just on Friday this time. That's the extended cut. We've been working on that in the studio heavy. Rick Rubin's involved. You know who that is. You know who Jaleel White is there, Mike?
I know who Jaleel White, isn't that
That
Urkel?
is the correct name. Yeah, that is Urkel. We'll be talking about Urkel today. He's been getting in on the slap in action. Dave Chappelle gotten a little fracas. He was attacked by an amateur rapper. Literally, this guy. Did you know this guy's an amateur rapper?
I did. I seen that on the news.
Yeah, he saw it on the television. So
The telly.
yeah, that was pretty shocking. We'll get into that. Something that we, kind of thought would happen as a result of the Will Smith thing. I don't know if that's what motivated it, but people were saying that. Oh, people are going to attack comedians. I would really love to get inside this guy's head and interview him and see what was going on. I don't know if anybody will do that, though.
You got to, he's a rapper, so 100%. Once the dust has settled and he starts getting offers for exclusive to talk to him, he's gonna talk to the first person he can. That's my opinion. Anybody who looks to be some kind of star in the limelight that does something to this degree will capitalize on it once they're better.
Well, I don't know if you knew this or not. Jamie Foxx was the hero. That's who we were giving applause for. One of them. Many people came to his aid on the stage. He looked like he was doing like a spear, like a Bill Goldberg spear on him.
Yeah, I pulled up the video when you're ready to go to it. I got it without any of the news BS that you asked for.
Yeah.
But also, from what I understand, it was also there was Busta Rhymes, and somebody else was there too, and Chris Rock was in attendance as well.
He was.
Chris Rock was in attendance, And
I heard he shot it from the crowd. It's Will Smith.
Well, he came out on stage and said, "Was that Will Smith?" He did. That's actually, there's footage of that too. I'll try to find.
That's great comedic timing, in my opinion.
Very interesting that Chris Rock was there at a comedy show where the comedian got attacked.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know if that's what motivated it, but apparently he was obsessed with him. He had a SoundCloud with a bunch of Dave Chappelle clips on it.
Yeah, he had a rap song actually called Dave Chappelle.
Wow, that's creative.
Yeah, I've paid attention a little bit to this story because it is very
psychos
interesting.
aren't what they used to be. I mean, Psycho from my day would have used cut out letters from construction paper and mailed it and spelled his names backwards or something.
Yeah, I mean that's the proper thing to do.
Yeah, come on, where's the creativity, guys?
I'm trying to find it because what had happened was Dave Chappelle came out on stage and made a comment that his friends had just whooped his ass and took care of the problem.
He said he's getting stomped out backstage.
Yeah, but he made the comment of the fact that it was by.
No, he was saying, "Oh, I got to." He made a joke saying he's attacked by a transgender man.
No, but he also made the joke that Busta Rhymes and Jamie Foxx beat him up, and then he had to come out and say that they didn't, that it was a joke. Yeah. Probably because of how severely beat up he was. As we could. I
sent you a link.
Well, let's.
Oh, you're going to use that one too?
So, yeah, I'm going to use. I got everything back here.
Perfect.
So first, we've got the actual clip of it going down. Let me make sure if there is any audio it comes through, but yeah, let's see.
How did he rush the stage?
Oops, sorry. There we go. He rushes the stage.
Yeah, how did he like?
Oh wait, there we go. Now we got the audio. Sorry about that, guys.
And he's trying to run it. He's getting away almost.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for hip hop history.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere jumps up. It does a horrible spear, by the way. Horrible spear.
He should have went to Killer Kowalski's wrestling school first.
Absolutely.
I am going to kill that.
You know what would have been cool?
Wait, I gotta see this.
If it was Johnny Knoxville.
And you can see over in the right them actually roughing him up.
You know, he might be able to sue them.
I don't think he can, because just like with wrestling, once you enter the stage, once you jump the guardrail, whatever the wrestlers do to you is at your own discretion, because you put yourself in that scenario. I understand what you're saying. No matter assault is assault, but they were defending themselves, and the fact that the guy had the
Thank God
okay.
that was clumsy.
The fact that he had the revolver with a knife on it.
It was a fake gun, though.
He's back there getting stomped.
Well, the link I sent you shows how badly his arm was broken.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
AKA, where was security?
It was.
Thank you, son.
He really did just jump up out of there, out of nowhere.
It was a trans man.
And then it's slow motion real fast. Slow motion real fast. He runs out, and horrible spear.
So for those of you that think wrestling's easy, take a lesson from this guy. Not so easy. I don't, thank God Dave Chappelle's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear you on that. One of my favorite comedians. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, they beat the shit out of him, though. If the lawyer could prove that they were unnecessarily beating him up in the back, I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't know if we'll sue. Who knows what this guy's goal is? He's got to have some mental issues. I'm not sure, but his escape plan wasn't real. That's for sure. His rapper name is Trapper, No Name Trapper, I believe.
Right.
Verified Spotify account if you guys want to go support his artwork. The Chappelle song. Yeah. Oh,
there's a real good picture of his arm bent backwards.
Beat
his
the
face
shit out of him.
All beat up to all hell. There's a song, Dave Chappelle by No Name Trapper on Spotify.
I wonder how many songs. I wonder how many
there you go.
listens it got. Did they got a clip on it down there, Mike?
I'll have to see if I can find that one as well.
Is that what that is? Is that what that is?
No, that's audio of him getting attacked. That's the TMZ podcast.
Yeah, he's probably a sucky rapper. We don't even fuck that.
We don't want to fuck that.
Yeah, fuck.
But did you see the weapon that he had?
Yeah, I do. I have a picture of it actually. Do you have? Oh, you have it.
So there it is.
That was a fake gun, though.
It's a fake gun that has a knife. Which, I mean, whoever made that is fucking psychos. Also, the person that has that on them as a knife, as a weapon, is a psycho as well.
Folds, so that, Yeah, I mean, he was trying to create something. Maybe we thought he was going to get some publicity off of it. I don't.
Here is an update, though, if you want a little update. The attacker pleads not guilty. Bail has been set at $30K, and he showed up in court with his arm in a full-on cast. So he got majorly beat the hell up.
Well, play stupid games to get stupid prizes. I don't know where.
Words of wisdom from D. Godfrey.
The audience doesn't like this guy. I don't know what to say.
Damn.
That's what I thought when I saw his fucking arm, though. I mean, they fold. You want to know the definition of being folded? That guy was folded. It's all like. What's weird is, was he gonna hold him down and stab him? Like, oh Jesus! I mean, I'm surprised you didn't hear a scream out of him.
Yeah, I don't know what his end game is. My only thought process is that it had to have been some kind of copycat per the Will Smith Chris Rock thing, thinking that this would put him on the map. That's the only possible benefit this guy had to doing this.
Yeah, I'm looking at the BBC.com, British Broadcasting Corporation, and for you heathens out there that don't realize what that is, a man has been charged with felony assault with a deadly weapon after an onstage attack on U.S. comedian Dave Chappelle. He pleads not guilty. I mean, if it's a felony, you're going to try to plead not guilty and get it dropped. I mean, any lawyer fresh out of law school is going to tell you that, right? Try to get it reduced to a non-felony. Chappelle was unarmed, but the suspect has been taken to a local hospital. He was making jokes about it, but I'm pretty sure Dave Chappelle was shaken up afterwards. He had to have been. Had to have been. And I wouldn't blame him for it. Shows someone charging a stage. It was it's set at the Netflix is a joke festival on Tuesday, so I guess he's making fun of Netflix. The LAPD spokeswoman said, by the way, Netflix should be sucking the balls of all comedians right now because they need some content.
Wow. Is that how they get the content?
If Dave Chappelle wants his balls sucked, Netflix CEO better be like, come right here. That's
the CEO does it himself.
Yeah, that's the position.
Is that how we get things done nowadays?
Yes, apparently.
Forget the whole Harvey Weinstein thing. We're gonna take it back old school.
This is something that they're willing to do, and that Harvey Weinstein did something that people weren't willing to do.
I mean, at the time they were.
I don't know. Well, we aren't going to get into that. I don't know about that. We're not going to get into that right now. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, when you hear that music when you're going in for an interview.
Yeah, that's when you're like, is this Bang Bros? Is that the MILF? Why is the MILF hunter sitting on the couch? Anyway, Chris Rock and Jon Stewart were among the group of comedians performing alongside Dave Chappelle tonight. I think this kid's from California. He lunged at the comedian, so unfortunate, unsettling. So there's I saw something that was on TikTok that they went to his neighbor or landlord, said he's not on the lease with his brother and their girlfriend, and they always had a lot of arguments. I think maybe this kid's ill and they were trying to help him. Doesn't excuse what he did, but we'll see, man. I think that's crazy. I could tell you that they're probably going to double security at Dave Chappelle shows from now on, huh? What do you think?
Think so.
Or all the comedy shows.
Yeah. Did you see the banner outside of one of the famous ones? Let me find it. There's a banner that they actually placed up to show their support and to show that they're not going to deal with it. Here it is at the Laugh Factory where they actually placed a banner stating... hit the wrong button. Stating, it says, Laugh Factory stands by Dave Chappelle, protect our comics, protect our First Amendment. And Laugh Factory is one of the meccas of stand-up comedy in Los Angeles, and it's beefing up their security. So they're all starting to do it.
Yep. Time to call a bunch of dudes on the couch and have nothing to do. Hey, that guy's big.
Call a bunch of dudes on the casting couch?
No, they need to get some security. So either going to get highly trained individuals or get like $100 a day bouncers. I've bounced, so I know what that's all about. But you know, they should be spending money on real security. I mean, maybe it'll get the shows a little bit tighter. But you know, it's funny. You're not supposed to bring cameras in there, and it just goes to show you everybody could get a camera in. You know, at a comedy show. So that's what happened. Pretty messed up. A lot of crazy shit going on. You know, there's something that happened in Philly. It says, woman says she was maced by New Jersey baker owner while picking up free cake. I'm like, what? So in Berlin.
I want free cake.
Yeah, in Berlin, right in the backyard here, probably Mike, a woman turned to the Action News investigative team after she says South Jersey bakery owner maced her over a dispute when she tried to pick up a cake she won in a Facebook promotion. Action News began looking into the popcorn suite in Camden County after numerous complaints flood our investigative team inbox. Customers said the owner, Wakita Rowe, failed to deliver baked goods. Others accused the bakery of selling cakes and donuts from other local stores while claiming they were freshly baked. Sharon Carback said her dispute happened after she won a free cake in a February Facebook contest to promote the new bakery. So I picked up the bag of popcorn and I held it from the left to right across my face, said Sharon. That's weird. She says, so I picked up the bag of popcorn and I held it from left to right across my face, said Sharon Carback, and she actually maced the bag of popcorn. Carback said she mutually scheduled with Rowe to pick up her cake mid-March. When she arrived at 100 Cross Keys Road in Berlin, she said Rowe told her it wasn't ready. She said that I was impatient. I was ignorant and I didn't deserve the cake. Recall Carback, and I said, you just wasted my time. A dispute ensued. Carback said that's when Rowe maced her for not leaving the store. Carback called 911, but said Rowe told the police she was the victim. I started backing up towards the door, like the lady's crazy, like all over this over a cake. The alleged assault is one of various complaints. The popcorn suite was set to be highlighted in February on a 6 ABC program to investigate for the investigative team that began receiving complaints. So, you know, pretty much the newscast where, you know, we're going to track this person down and everybody's calling them up about it, right? At that time, she told an Action News producer, we also craft delicious cake donut. The good thing about cake donuts is they're lighter, less calories than fried donuts. What does that even fucking mean? I have no idea. Does that make sense, Mike? A cake donut's more healthy for you?
No. What?
Right. Yeah. But our investigation found that these cake donuts are actually made by a Long Island baker by the name of Hannah, who didn't want her last name used. Hannah said before they finalized their agreement, Rowe went on Facebook and claimed she made the cake donuts. Like, I don't say that you bake it in-house. You can say you offer this product, but don't say you bake it because it's lying, in my opinion.
Yeah. We got somebody in the chat room who apparently this person's a block from them. And Steph says that that bakery is a block from me. She says she is a total bitch and she fucked me over too. So
how did she fuck you over? Did you want cake donut that was less calories than donuts?
On the screen we have it. The owner was buying baked goods from other bakeries and claiming she made them, and sold Walmart cakes for $50. She got bashed on Facebook for it. I mean, you gotta make $1.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, if I buy something from a yard sale and sell it, I mean, isn't that the same thing?
Breaking news here. We have eyewitness accounts with our own Steph Warner here, letting people know that she got screwed over by the cake lady. And you know what? So she said, I ordered a cake, came in an hour, and it wasn't ready. Wasn't even ready 3 days later. That's because she wasn't baking it. She was getting it delivered, and there was a trucking shortage probably going on. And she's like, what she mean to say is, the Drake's cake that I'm going to tell you that I made, or the Twinkie that I'm going to tell you it was homemade, was actually bought. That's crazy. I'm not surprised that a lot of people try that, I think.
How many restaurants do that? Like, oh, our soup is homemade or fresh made, and they bought it. It came out of a can.
Well, you could say fresh made, but not homemade. You're not saying you made it, but if it's homemade.
Oh, we're going with semantics. Gotcha.
Okay, but I mean,
No tip for you.
You don't do that anyway. So the if you look at a diner, especially here in Jersey, some will say baking on premises, right? Some don't, but a lot of diners will buy it from a place around there. And having worked in the food industry myself, there are people that are distributors, so it definitely does happen, and people do say it. But when you mace people, I don't know. The town Facebook page blasted her, and she was accused everyone of lying and being racist.
What is the name of this place again? Did you say the name already?
Isn't it the Popcorn Suite?
Oh, is that the actual name of it?
Yeah.
Steph, that was like
Steph, confirm this for us. It's the Popcorn Suite,
yeah,
right?
the Popcorn Suite Bakery.
Yeah. You go in there to get a cake, and it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm seeing news articles and everything popping up, yeah.
Come to the Popcorn Suite, where I'll mace the fuck out of you. Bitch. Yeah. That's crazy, man. I don't know, man. If someone did that to me, I might have had to have revenge.
Whoa. When you say revenge, what does that mean? What does the revenge mean in the words of the Godfrey?
Well, it would have had to been creative, but I would have tried.
What does that mean? Do you shit in a box and give it to him and tell him it's a cupcake? What do you do?
I think you intercept their inventory that they're getting taken because it's not baked on home premises.
Yeah.
And then put a tent up across the street from them and have a bake sale.
You're such an...
Hi, I'm Popcorn Suite number 2. Remember me? You fucked me over. Steph, let's have a bake sale across from that lady. We'll get armed guards so we'll be safe.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I don't know. That's crazy. I can't believe that. She has to be crazy because I often wonder, like, when people are doing something that they're lying about, either they believe the lie or they're stupid enough to keep doing it and just hold on.
They lie enough that they become the lie.
Yeah. So, she came in twice, 3 times a week. Said, "Oh, so here you go. Our captured Here you go. Oreo donuts advertised on the Popcorn Suite's Facebook appear to be from the famous Bilers at Reading Terminal in Philadelphia. Our 6 ABC cameras captured all sorts of Byler boxes in the Popcorn Suite. She came in twice, 3 times a week sometimes," said owner Keith Byler. "She got a bunch of donuts, pies, cakes, and we loaded up her van." Why would he care? He's making it. He wants to sell cakes. Let her fucking sell it. Who cares? Byler said he didn't mind if Rose sold his product. He liked the money. Great business owner. I agree with him. Rose declined a request for an on-camera interview. Surprising. In a phone call, she admitted to Action News she buys from Byler's. As for Walmart cake, she says she buys from the same supplier as the big box store. If you look at her Facebook page, she clearly states over and over that these are cakes she made from scratch, said Span Cake. So the New Jersey Division of Consumer Affairs said it's issued a cease and desist order for the Popcorn Suite due to the bakery's failure to post prices and a refund policy.
Look at the picture on the screen. That's them on the left posting up on their social media. Come get the cake, birthday cake, and on the right you see the Walmart Color Blast cake.
Nice. And that was on her same website?
I'm finding this. I'm Googling it just to see what I can find.
This lady's crazy. Yeah. So, well, we got more crazy. This is just a crazy show today. So, remember Family Matters?
Did I do that?
Yeah.
By the way, wait. Before we move on from this, can we just look at? Apparently, this is the woman who owned the shop.
Sure. Bring her up.
Just want to put a face to this. There she is.
She looks like she makes cakes.
The hat, the what is that thing called? The apron. She has the whole get-up, but she's not cooking anything.
What's crazy is that if she was really ready to be a business owner, it sounds like from our listener here, Steph, that people were willing to patronize her and support her and help her get her business off there. And she was like, fuck you guys. You know what I mean? I'm going to just mace you and fuck you over. She scammed so many people, too, didn't give refunds for... Oh, if you didn't give me a refund, it would have been on, like, Donkey Kong. I would have been out there with a pack of sandwiches, and I'd have been like,
doing what with a pack of sandwiches?
I've been like, hey, we got to talk about our refund. Yeah. Yep. No, it would have been on like Donkey Kong.
What is Donkey Kong doing? I don't even know what you're saying.
Donkey Kong is you never heard of on like Donkey Kong? Never played Donkey Kong before?
Never. Shut up.
You kind of look like Donkey Kong.
I have a video game podcast. Of course I played Donkey Kong.
You don't even I think your video game podcast and is pretty good, but I think your video game expertise lacks a retro arm.
A retro arm.
Yeah.
That's why I live in the future, bro.
Yeah. I don't think you have enough respect for the retro side of gaming.
I don't own any retro video game systems. Get fuck out of here. Let's stop living in the past. Let's go to the future, bro.
Nothing's wrong with a good 8-bit game.
Why? Why are you going to sit there and play an 8-bit game?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
When you could fucking teleport.
Well, speaking of nostalgia, Family Matters star Jo Marie Payton. For those who don't know who that is the mom of the Family Matters, the mom of Miss Winslow. I don't know what her first name was. So apparently, she says Jaleel White once wanted to physically fight her on set. There was a scene where I said we could do that. Standards or practices will not let it pass. It's not going to happen. He wanted to do it away. So there was a scene where she was going to say, we can't do that. And standards practice will not let that pass. It's not going to happen. He wanted to do it anyway. So she didn't want to do the scene. So behind every cherry tight-knit family is a little bit of drama, and the Winslow clan of Family Matters was no exception. Jo Marie Payton, Mrs. Winslow, who her name was Harriet. That's right, Harriet Winslow. During the popular sitcom's 9-season run, that was on for 9 seasons, huh? I watched it. It was one of my shows.
Popular. You were reading, so you didn't get to see, but I put this picture up on the screen. The reason why I'm bringing it to your attention is because I want you to see, the before picture, because we got an after picture, a what do they look like now picture.
Look at Jaleel rocking that Dirty Sanchez,
and kind of where are they now, and this is where they are now. So there's the family.
Where's Jaleel White?
He's not in there. He's making his weed, his purple haze.
Man, Laura's not hot anymore. Anyway, I thought she was hot when I was a kid. So
that's pretty crazy that they wanted to fight, kind of like how Will Smith and the original Bev wanted to fight. Interesting.
I put my money on Bev. So Jo Marie Payton, who starred as Winslow, during the popular sitcom's 9-season run, recently opened up about some of her on-set memories, including stories about the show's breakout star Jaleel White, who played Steve Urkel. There was one time he actually wanted to physically fight me, Payton said in a new interview with ET, Entertainment Tonight, alleging the incident took place where they were shooting Original Gangster Dog, an episode in Season 9. So this is when, Season 9 was probably like the season they shouldn't have done. It jumped the shark. It went too far. So there was a scene where I said, we can't do that. Standards or practice will not let us pass. It's not going to happen. He wanted to do it anyway. Payton recalled that White said White was so mad he started kicking and screaming and stuff and insisted she wanted to melee. He said that, which meant she wanted to fight. Payton soon discovered. I turned around. If he want to fight, I would, she said, adding that the co-star Darius McCrae, who played son Eddie, grabbed her before she could whip his behind. So apparently she was going to whoop his ass. You were going to get your ass whooped by Harriet Winslow. So last year, White got candid about his experience filming the sitcom, admitting that his castmates didn't always welcome him when he joined the show. I wonder why. I didn't see how I was stepping on anybody's toes, taking anybody's shine. It's very important that I say this. I was not very well welcomed to the cast at all, which is probably why you don't see him in the reunion picture, right? Okay, that's as he continues. White told TV One's Uncensored, and I don't need to rehash that with the adults over and over again. They know what it is. You know what it is. It's black and yellow. This dude, I wonder if he's a scumbag or not. I wonder if he's the new Screech since Screech passed away.
I've never heard anything like bad, like him pulling out knives on anybody, like at a bar or anything.
He seems like a dickbag, though.
He hasn't shown up on Celebrity Boxing, so I don't know.
Oh, that's that's when you know it's over. So, with enough time having passed since the days of their sitcom, Peyton told E.T. she has reached a point where she's much more understanding of White's behavior, noting that he was just a kid, which he was, and that he wasn't the only one at fault. I give some of those adults credit too, she said, letting him run wild and do whatever he wanted to do, thinking he could say whatever he wants to say, and hurt people's feelings and all that. Representatives for White and Payton did not immediately respond to EW's request for comment. So basically, he was being a spoiled little bitch ass brat, and she was gonna put him in his place. Sounds pretty accurate, right?
Yep.
And that would have been funny if he got knocked out by her. I would have put my money on Harriet. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, come on. She's
Definitely.
old.
She would have knocked him out.
Nah.
Look at that chicken chest.
I still love the thought of Jaleel White on set in the Urkel gimmick, yelling and screaming, ready to throw hands. I like that thought.
Yeah, he always walked around like the Planters peanut guy.
Yeah.
His arms are like this. Let's go, guy.
Uh-huh.
So, you know who else is about to get bitch slapped? David Letterman.
Oh, Jesus.
Because he's going to have Will Smith to appear on his Netflix series, and he will talk about the Chris Rock slap.
Oh, is that going to be where the exclusive's going to go down?
After the remembered slap Will Smith gave Chris Rock at the Academy Awards 2022, everyone was waiting to hear the first words of the actor after the controversial moment. Dave Letterman is a very interesting pick. Would you have thought that would be the guy to do it?
Depends on how close they are, because
now I want to watch it because Dave Letterman's doing it.
But again, it depends on how close they are, how much trust Will has in David Letterman, for the sheer fact of how much does he know that Letterman will take care of him and paint him in a positive light, or allow him to paint himself in a positive light. Because as of right now, Will is playing clean.
I feel like we'll go like this. Let's role play here. You'll be Will Smith. I'll be David Letterman.
Okay.
I have the beard.
All right.
Will, tell me what went down.
Dynamite.
So what you're saying is you're a piece of shit. That's
sorry. That's the first thing that came out of my mouth.
That's fucking Good Times, by the way, asshole. Were you even alive for Good Times?
Yes, I was.
All right. So,
or at least the reruns.
Right. Or Rerun. He was part of that show too, right? Oh, you like that. So, and there's already a date to see the Oscar win.
Rerun wasn't a part of Good Times.
Are you sure he wasn't?
No, Rerun. What was Rerun on?
What's happening?
What's happening?
But I think he showed up on Good Times sometime.
He never showed up
as an alternate character. Did he? I'm pretty sure. And there's already a date for this to happen. The Oscar winner for Best Actor break his silence, in addition to knowing with whom he has sat down to talk. Smith, 53, will be part of David Letterman's guest on his popular Netflix series, so he's going to cry like a bitch. My next guest needs no introduction, which has already featured stars like Dave Chappelle, Kim Kardashian, and former President Barack Obama. Listen, the episode could be seen streaming on a platform in just a few weeks. After Smith reacted explosively after Rock made a joke about G.I. Jane, alluring to the singer wife Jada Pickett's shaved head. First off, I felt like she always had a shaved head. Okay, we're not going to rehash this whole slap and should he have known. But I will say, I hope Dave doesn't do a softball interview. I hope they didn't handpick it to have Dave do that. I hope Dave has enough respect for himself.
100% did.
You think that is it?
100%.
I don't think Dave Letterman's that guy, though.
100%. Again, we're not. It's all about behind the scenes, who he feels comfortable with, who he feels, because he is right now. And I love all the people that came out and said, "Oh, Will, it's a publicity stunt. He needed to do this to get his career back on track." Like, what? He has lost so many sponsorship deals, so many movies, so many in the things that were already in progress. He has lost so much due to this whole entire thing.
If Louis C.K. can make a comeback, so can Will.
Oh, no. Will Smith can make a comeback, but I'm saying to all the people that were like, "Oh, this is bullshit. Oh, this is a scam. This is a work. He's not really." To all those people, where are you at now? What you conspiracy motherfucker assholes? But really, they pissed me off. I always said, because me and you were, well, at least me, I was saying, like, what's the end game? What is the how is this? Oh, any publicity is good publicity. No, it's not, you fuckos. Saying this since day one. But at the end of the day, he's trying to reclaim his social media presence. He's trying to reclaim his name. So
he's got plenty of people that are supporting him, though.
He's going to go. He does have people that are still supporting him, but the masses and the corporations and the movie production houses aren't.
By the way, Steph says your role playing is scary, and I agree with your Dynamite.
Well,
comment.
no matter
You
what
totally
type
fumbled
of
the football.
no matter what type of role playing I'm doing, just know that I'm going to yell Dynamite at some point.
That's your safe word for when you're getting put in your butt.
But yes, Dynamite. The funny thing is, it's shaped like a dynamite.
Oh boy,
with a little string on it, so you can pull it back out.
Oh.
Anyway,
there goes all our viewers.
So he's going to go with whoever is going to put him in the right limelight.
It takes two.
His wife, what the hell? His wife has her own television show, The Red Table. He's not going on that.
So here's the thing, and Steph brings up a good point. I think Jada is a narcissist and Will is her puppet. I know some people in Philly that knew him before Jada came around and when she did, and he said it completely changed him. So I'm not going to go into details about that. They told me very little snippets, very anecdotal what I'm saying, but I just don't think, he's got to get out of there. She fucked her son's friend. Don't try to justify it. There's no excuse for that. And so he's emasculated, and that's what's going on. So is he going to start crying in this interview? Did he address the issues? Is he seeing a therapist? I hope he gets help. But come on. By the way, yeah, so I don't know. Are you going to watch that interview? I'm going to watch it.
Oh, of course.
All right. When can Letterman episode be seen? May 20th. So we're about 10 days away. It's going to have, I like this series. It's going to feature a total of 6 episodes. So there's some good stuff Netflix still has. Cardi B, Kevin Durant, Billie Eilish, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and Ryan Reynolds will all be the other guests on there. So that should be interesting. He will have the opportunity to chat and be openly honest with Smith. So, but unfortunately for the actor's fans and haters, he will not talk about the moment in the interview. Now you don't want to watch it, do you? So apparently that's what happened behind the scenes. For him to come on and be a guest, he's not going to talk about the moment. How could you not? Listen, Dave, if you're listening to the show, I greatly appreciate it. Dave Letterman. Wouldn't that be awesome? If you're listening to the show,
what has happened to your life?
I know. If you happen, yeah. Why are you listening to my show? But anyway, if you're Dave Letterman, you have nothing to prove. Why? Howard Stern would never do that. You know what I mean? And he would never cheat his audience that way. And I'm not saying he's cheating his audience like he's being dishonest, but he wouldn't let someone give him a softball interview. And that's why I always say Howard Stern's one of the best interviews, because it's the honesty of the interview, right? He's had guests on. A lot of people who hate Howard Stern and completely dismiss him, in my opinion, he's the best interviewer ever in radio. That's my opinion. But that being said, he interviews people really well, and he doesn't let them get away with softball questions. He'll press them, and obviously you have to treat different people different. He's not going to ask Paul McCartney, how big's your penis, right? But David Letterman definitely got prepped by Will Smith's PR team. And if I was him, I would say no. You know what I would do? I would say, listen, I'm going to say no to your proposal, and I'm going to contact Chris Rock and see if he'll come on the show instead. Have a nice day. That would be my response to the PR team. Oh, you want to be on? Cool. Really interested. And then when they set the ground rules, I'm going to be like, I'm not interested. There's so many other people that are more interesting, because what are they going to talk about?
It's going to be a fluff piece where all he does is talks about all the good he tries to do, all that he's trying to better himself. It's going to be a fluff piece where he doesn't talk about that, but he talks about all the good
Aren't
things
Letterman
about
and Chris
himself.
Rock friends?
I'd imagine so.
Like legit friends?
I'd imagine so.
I would love to be able to read the text messages between Howard Stern and David Letterman, because I know they're pretty close. And I would tell you that they're definitely talking about this. and Stern will be talking about this on a show, because I don't know how you can't bring that up. To me, it's a waste of an episode if I'm David Letterman. That's all I'm going to say. If you can't talk about that incident, no one cares. Do people want to talk to you about how you came up with the idea of Wild Wild West and how it was filmed? Do you think that's what they want to talk about? Because that movie sucked ass. Probably that movie was horrible. Remember that movie?
I actually like that movie.
You have horrendous taste.
Love that movie.
You're dead to me. How can you like that movie?
How can you not like the
The only
movie
thing
Wild
that was
Wild
good was the
West?
eye candy Vivica A. Fox in there. That was
That
it.
movie was great.
Okay.
Jeez.
You also put Adam Sandler on your Mount
Yes.
Rushmore of actors.
Yes.
How is that possible?
Come at me, bro.
Who else is on your
Come
Mount
at me.
Rushmore?
Come at me.
Who else is on your Mount Rushmore?
Robin Williams.
I'll give you him. But who besides that?
Jim Carrey.
Why are they all the same type of actor? Okay, keep going.
Because that's my favorite kind of actor, you douche.
Oh yeah? All right, who's number 4?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Number 4 would have
Jim
to
Carrey hasn't had a good
be-
movie forever, by the way.
What? You're ridiculous. Every movie he puts out is a classic.
No, it's not. You're telling me every movie is good that Jim Carrey does?
Yes.
Every movie.
Name a movie that Jim Carrey.
All right, let's go back to Adam Sandler. Every movie that Adam Sandler does is good?
Yes.
You're telling me Little Nicky was a good movie?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't like Little Nicky?
You're like the only person on the planet Earth that
What
likes
is
Little Nicky.
wrong with you?
I don't
There's something legitimately, horribly wrong with you.
No, I think if we did a poll right now in the chat, if people said Little Nicky was a good movie, I would win out in this. So if you guys want to comment how shitty Little Nicky, and I like Little Nicky
that's
was.
not swaying the vote. If you want to comment how shitty it was,
Yeah,
not
if
if it was
if
good
you
or
like
bad,
it, keep
how
quiet.
shitty it was.
Tell us what your thoughts are on Little Nicky. All I know is I'm a big Adam Sandler fan, and that was a shitty movie.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how shitty was it?
All right, so I'll ask you this: out of all the Adam Sandler movies, does Little Nicky rank dead last?
No,
Can't count the animated ones.
no.
What ranks dead last? What's his worst movie? In your
Oh,
opinion?
I literally because every movie that's going through my head right now is a winner, is a grand slam.
Try not to be a cuck and listen and have an honest opinion about it.
I'm bringing up his list of movies so I can remember, because every one that I'm thinking of, I'm just imagining how awesome he is. You know, continuing to think, God damn, this man is good. I mean, The Waterboy, Little Nicky, The Wedding Singer, Big Daddy. I mean,
Little Nicky is awesome. You're dead to me, Steph.
see?
Little
See?
Nicky was not a good movie.
See?
It's not, and I like Adam Sandler. All right, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen Punch Drunk Love? You're not a real. You're disqualified from being an Adam Sandler fan.
Why?
Because that was one of his best performances as an actor ever.
Okay, The Gobbler was good.
The Gobbler.
Yeah.
Okay. What about? Have you seen his most recent movie?
Sandy Wexler was good. Grown Ups.
Grown Ups was not.
That's my boy. I'd put if I had to choose one.
Are you basing this off the $5 DVDs you can get from
That's
Best Buy?
my boy. Might be like dead last if you want me to choose one. It's like
You don't even have
choosing-
Big Daddy in like how is that possible?
What are you talking about?
What about Hustle? Have you seen Hustle?
I'm trying to remember Hustle now.
It was the one where he was a degenerate gambler.
I have not seen Hustle.
So this is your favorite guy, and you haven't seen two of his best.
I don't
Movies
have a lot
ever.
of time to watch.
Where he showed his range, and I think his range is underrated.
Oh, there we go. Dead last would be The Ridiculous Six. There's my dead last.
The Ridiculous Six.
Yes.
He's.
Other than that, everything
What about
I'm
Don't
looking
Mess
at.
with What about Don't Mess with the Zohan?
Dude, classic. I will watch that 1,000,000 times over. Are you kidding me? With the bush and everything and the hair.
You're a big fan of the Bush.
Oh, dude, the bush was should have been called out in the credits as its own character.
I got one for you. Have you seen Spanglish?
Oh, another one I did not see. I did not see.
You haven't
Spanglish.
seen 3 of his best movies, probably in the top 10 of his
But
movies.
looking over this insane
You are
amount
fraudulent, sir. You are
of movies,
fraudulent.
whether he made them or starred in them, I've seen pretty much every
First
single
of all,
one.
Dirty Work, he was a co-star in, so it doesn't count. Waterboy, Happy Gilmore. I'm gonna go with Billy Madison. We'll do
Airheads.
We'll do a
Airheads,
no,
bro.
That's not his whole movie. He's a co-star. We're gonna go with the top 10.
No, what do you mean? What do you mean? He's a main actor. He's on the movie poster.
He plays.
He's a co-actor. Whatever.
He's a co-star, and he plays.
It doesn't matter. He was great in it.
He plays a dumb guy. When barely says
Amazing.
anything.
Amazing in it.
So Big Daddy's got to be in the top 10. Spanglish, 50 First Dates. I'm gonna go with
Funny People.
Punch Drunk Love. I'm gonna go with Hustle. I'm gonna go Sandy Wexler. I haven't seen that one actually.
Amazing. Great one. The Do-Over. Good one.
The Do-Over.
So many good movies. So many good films.
The Do-Over.
So many good characters.
Uncut Gems is the movie I'm talking about. Actually,
so
not
many
Hustle.
good characters.
Anger Management.
Pixels.
Anger Management was a good one.
Pixels was amazing.
What?
Pixels.
Where do I? Okay. Were you like drunk when you watched some of these movies?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You have no understanding of good
You can't say that.
film.
You haven't even seen 3 of his movies.
Out
that
of
are
how
good.
many? Out of like 50 movies,
Those
I
are
haven't
his
seen
best-
3 of them? Really? Have you seen every single movie that everybody that is on your Mount Rushmore, you've seen every single one of their movies?
Yes, I've seen the good
Every single one.
I've seen the good ones.
Name exactly. If I pulled up their whole entire IMDb, you're gonna tell me you've seen every movie. Get out of here.
Only the good ones.
Come on.
Only the good ones. First off,
Fight.
I can't understand how you didn't see
Fucking
Punch Drunk Love.
hypocrite.
I'm not a hypocrite. You didn't even see. How did you not even see? He's on your Mount Rushmore. And you didn't even see Uncut Gems.
Yeah, you're calling me out for a couple of movies I haven't seen. Yet if I
3
pull
of
up
his best.
your fucking top people, I guarantee you wouldn't have seen most of their movies.
No. You're watching Airheads saying he's a main character and he's like a third guy.
There's 3 guys in it. There's 3 main guys.
Brendan Fraser is the main guy in that movie, and
Oh my God!
Come
It's
on.
a movie about a band. There's 3 people in the band.
I'm disappointed in you.
Oh Jesus Christ! Pep.
Dave Letterman's never interviewing you.
Ah,
So,
cocksucker.
yeah, don't talk about Letterman that way. No,
He might be listening.
he might be listening. Or Dave Chappelle's attacker might be listening too. Adam Sandler. Yeah, I don't know if I put him in my Mount Rushmore, but I do. He does have a lot of good movies, but not the ones you listed. Those suck. Sorry. Little Nicky wasn't awesome. How I don't understand.
Little Nicky's amazing. Are you kidding me?
Horrible movie. Happy Gilmore is probably one of the best ones. That's what put him on the map. No, Billy Madison put him on the map, really. Then Happy Gilmore just like launched him. But anyway, do you know that DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub are getting food delivered to Alaska via plane? So now you can have your food flown into you.
Of course.
Yep.
Of course.
I mean, it's
Glad that we're sponsored.
yeah. Well, they're all enemies. Trust me, I know. So air delivery usually has connotations to go with it. Next Day Air, Rush Express, all the associations would make it 2022 about the impossibly fast ways to get food and other good reach users. But this is the tundra, which means we're talking like deep, deep Alaska, like near the North Pole. And I got to tell you, it's pretty amazing. Some people go as far as 200 miles, not to get food delivered, but I think they're delivering groceries. I don't know if it's hot food, though, really. Although there are pizzas, burgers, and tacos. Rather than bicycles, the New York Times calls it takeout by plane, where their harsh climate and lack of infrastructure make land travel difficult. Because you probably literally might not have roads. Because especially when it's
Yeah, but
really
where they're
hot.
going, they don't need roads.
That's right. Doc Brown thanks you. Yeah, craziness. I'm still disappointed about this whole fucking Will Smith thing where they're like, oh yeah, we're just not going to talk about that.
PR, baby.
You should have told them to go fuck themselves.
True.
No one. To me, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. I don't know. Whatever. Elon Musk looks like he's going to be the Twitter king, as we talked about last week. And I don't see that not going through. I don't see it not happening. So if you're hoping it's not happening, it's going to happen.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. That's right. I got to get a breaking news sound effect. So there's a lot of rumors, though, of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett getting a divorce.
Of course. Right now, he is known as the international cuck.
Yeah. I would have been like, and he would have been in the right in a divorce, too, because she's the one that fucked her son's friend. So somebody's got to interview that kid.
Get him. You should reach out to him under the table.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody should get that kid. We'll reach out to him. I'm pretty sure he'll say no. And then I'll be like, do you know David Letterman's listening to the show? Will Smith's going to be listening.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know, man. I think at the end of the day, you know, they're going to get divorced. I put money on it. But she's got some spell around him, man. Like, how can you get publicly abused like that and just be like, oh, okay, I'll have another one. I'll have another one. I mean, wouldn't you have left that person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least took a dump in their bed.
Took a dump in her bed. Yeah, nice. Nice. So back to I mean, you gotta, or you can mail it to him.
A nice grumpy.
Is that what that's called?
So during the Amber Heard, Johnny Depp trials,
yeah.
Johnny Depp referred to.
I'm glad you brought that up.
When Amber Heard shit in their bed, he referred to it as a grumpy while he was on the stand, and he didn't want to say a giant shit. He called it a grumpy.
Like, I haven't been paying a lot of attention to it, but it's a defamation lawsuit, right?
Yeah. Because hashtag grumpy. Because of everything that Amber Heard came out and said against Johnny Depp, has done just brutal things to his character, to his career. He lost the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie. He's lost out on millions and millions of dollars.
Depp said he painted with blood on his finger after it was cut during a fight with Heard.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, he was Edward Scissorhands, so. Lawyers asked Depp about two things he wrote during the incident. Depp said he wrote reminders on a mirror after Heard filmed a movie with actor Billy Bob Thornton. Photos of the mirror showed words Billy Bob and Easy Amber. Okay, so I think he's a little insecure there, huh?
He cheated on her. She cheated on him with Elon Musk. There's videos.
Really?
Yeah, there's video. There's video of them in an elevator. There's also video circulating on TikTok, and I did just see it a little bit ago, but I don't have it now. It's possible that Amber Heard, while on the stand, on trial, it shows her and what appears to look like she is snorting cocaine. This trial just does not quit. So much going on, so much craziness, and I mean, who cares about like an OJ trial when you got this thing going on?
So I guess he feels Disney cut ties with him because of this, and that's part of the reason why he's slow.
Right, because of everything that Amber Heard came out and said, and he lost a lot of money due to it. So
Depp was asked about taking drugs with Marilyn Manson. Yes, we've drank together, Depp said. When asked if he'd done drugs with singer Marilyn Manson, we've had cocaine together a couple times. Manson, whose real name is Brian Hugh Warner, what a fucking Caucasian name, has been accused of sexual misconduct by multiple women. Well, I'm so surprised there. Marilyn Manson, yeah. When he must have not been listening to the safe word. When asked if he took pills with Manson, Depp said, I once gave Marilyn a pill so that he would stop talking so much. Feeds him like a parakeet. Texts from Depp to his friend and sister were shown too much of the drink. So, text messages from Depp to his friend Paul Bettany revealed he told the actor about an occasion where he drank too much around Heard. Heard's lawyer read the text out loud. You may have to drink for me, Deep wrote Bettany, and I, of course, pounded and displayed ugly colors to Amber on her recent journey. So, yeah. Audio was played where Heard alleged Deep headbutted her, or Depp. Photo of large bags of marijuana were shown. Oh, shocking in California. My God. Depp admitted to trashing hotel rooms in the past. Another shocking one. Text revealed Depp referred to Heard with disparaging language. I never want to lay eyes on that filthy whore, Depp texted Amber, a most embarrassing. And when you called Amber that filthy whore, she was your wife at the time, correct? The lawyer asked. Yes, Deep replied. Deep said his mother abused him. Okay. It's always an bailout abusal story, right?
Oh, yeah. And wait,
I walked by the church. I was molested. You know, that's it.
All right, wait. I want you to be the judge. This is the latest thing. We here on the show, we only go with the latest and greatest. So I want Godfrey to be the judge on whether this is cocaine during the trial while she's on the stand, if this is cocaine or just a simple blow of the nose. All right, she's sitting there. Did you see it? Where she kind of closes one nostril, pauses.
Well, she could have been doing a snot rocket. She didn't want to dangle her. I mean, you think she'd be brazen enough to do that in front of the judge?
I mean, if you're itching for it, and if you've been in there for too long.
I mean, I don't know. It's a whole nother world. I think she was blowing her nose, but it does kind of look suspect, I'm not going to say. Depp spoke about Elton John trying to get him sober. Elton was one of your friends who was trying to help you get sober, correct? Heard's lawyer asked, which Depp confirmed. And you sent him a message in 2012 where you thanked him for his help. You said, quote, I would have been swallowed up by the monster were it not for you. That is a simple fact. Isn't that true?
So I will suggest this for the next show because I know we're coming towards the end. If you have not, Godfrey, gone over this trial, I would suggest going over it a little bit.
I've done one, but this is the grand finale.
Yeah, go over it a little bit more and just cherry pick the craziest stuff because there's so many crazy
Well,
things.
this is the craziest one, and this is the one I'm going to end on.
Go ahead.
Depp alleged Heard left fecal matter in their bed. Depp said while Heard was at Coachella, this is what you were talking about earlier, he decided to go to the penthouse they shared and pack his things when she wasn't home. His bodyguard warned him fecal matter was found left in the bed. That was absurd and grotesque and cruel, and then I was shown a picture of what the problem was, Depp said during the trial. He said Heard kept denying it, blaming it on their small dogs, but he was convinced she was lying.
Yep. And here, let me see if this has it.
If I was the lawyer, I would have said, well, Mr. Depp, can we talk about the size of the poop? We need to, a human poop is different.
Making a wonderful point of just how funny it was that I thought that some human being had actually dropped a grumpy.
Pardon the term.
Bed.
My God. Yeah, that's... If you take a shit in my bed, we're breaking up.
Are you calling it a grumpy? That's what I want to know.
Now I want to poop in someone's bed just to call it a grumpy. But I mean,
that has become a normal term in my household now.
It's almost like, okay, blaming a fart on the dog, except you're saying they shit on the bed this time. And if I was the lawyer, I'd be like, what was the size of this turd? Was it 5 inches, 3 inches? What kind of dog do you have? Is this bowels normally release big fecal matter specimens? Can we get? Do we have a sample here? Can we get CSI to test both pieces of fecal matter? I just that's wild to me, man. I don't. What's the end game? I guess he wants money from her.
Yeah, he wants to be reimbursed for what is happened. Oh, are you kidding me?
What?
Are you kidding? Is this real?
What?
This can't be real. Do they actually have? This is pictures of the alleged Grumpy. We have actual pictures.
This is where we get shut down.
Of the alleged Grumpy. All right. I don't know if you're ready for this. This is the grand finale. The alleged Grumpy.
It's not really. It's not. I mean, it's not really. It looks like a banana.
It looks like a banana.
It's not. Can I get a close up? I can't. It's like so shadowy. It's like, did they take this? Right. Did they take this picture with a Nokia bar phone?
So there it is.
It's like half a megapixel here. I mean, I don't know if that's dog shit. I mean, I would be like, well, was it common for the dogs to shit on the bed?
Here, somebody obviously did some Photoshop to try and make it a little bit more clear as far as the grumpy. They didn't have a good enough, much success, but a little bit better angle of the grumpy, and there we go.
Apparently, Laura says she dropped a grumpy on your bed.
Oh, I was wondering, but I thought that was a remote I sat
Steph
on.
thinks it's cocaine. Maybe it is cocaine. Maybe it is. They have a They have a teacup Yorkie, and she tried. Yeah, the Yorkie's dropping a cat turd. I don't even want to hear that. If it's a Yorkie, that ain't the Yorkie shit. You know, that means he ate a cat or something. Like, there's no way that was a Yorkie. I don't buy it. I used to one of my old roommates used to have a Yorkie, and it's like walking around. It's a small animal, and they're dropping turds like cats. So I agree. There's no way, and it's a teacup Yorkie, which I mean, it means it's smaller than a regular one. So there's no way that was the dog. She dropped a grumpy, and that's it. Case closed. Now, with that being said, we're going to wrap things up, folks. Now that the mystery of the grumpy's been solved, you know where to find the show. If you didn't get to hear it all and you want to hear it from the beginning, Google Music or Google Podcasts, iTunes, Stitcher, Amazon Music. Ask Alexa to take it deep. Taking it deep, she'll play the latest episode from you. ToxicRadio.net. You can find the live stream on Taking It Deep on the Facebook page. Like it, share it, comment. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And you also can find all of Toxic's live streams on youtube.com/playtoxic. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. And this is E. Godfrey. Not saying goodbye, just saying take it deep with your mom.